Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert's Porch. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, we are 99 days away from the 2026 Daytona 500. So we are going to continue our countdown series as we count down those 99 days. We're going to profile car number 99. So in the Cup Series, 1,288 races, 50 wins, 283 top 5s, 497 top 10s, 24 poles. The first race for the 99 in the Cup Series was May 30th. 1950. The last race was 7 days ago at the Phoenix, the championship week, because we know Daniel Suarez drove it for Trackhouse lately. We did find out recently that the 99 will be put on hiatus, and Trackhouse will have the 1, the 88, and the 97 for Shane Van Gisbergen. In the Xfinity side, 962 starts for the number 99, 13 wins, 92 top 5s, 247 top 10s. The first race was February 13th, 1982. The first race of the now NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Then it was the NASCAR Busch, I think it was Budweiser Grand National or whatever it was called back then. It was the rebrand of the Sportsman division. NASCAR's, kind of, I don't say minor league, but first level under the Cup Series. The last race was November 1st, 2025 with Connor Mozak. We did find out this week as well that the 99 will have a new driver for 2026. They're at Viking Motorsports, Parker Retzlaff. I think it's going to be a good fit for him to be in that car. There's been 71 different drivers in the Xfinity Series drive of the number 99 and 5 different winners. On the truck side, 548 starts, 24 wins, 136 top 5s, 247 top 10s. The first race was April 22nd, 1995. And the last race was a week ago Friday at the October 31st, 2025, the Truck Championship weekend. We know Ben Rhodes has been driving that truck for the last few years. He's got 2 championships in it. 39 different drivers have drove that number 99 in the Truck Series with 10 different winners. On the Cup side, there's been 90 different drivers, 8 different winners. 852 starts of the 1,288 were Ford, 275 for Chevrolet, 87 for Dodge, 79 for Plymouth, 42 Buick, 14 Oldsmobile, 10 Hudson, 7 Mercury, 6 Pontiac, and 4 Chrysler. As we know, or some people may not know, the 99 was actually the first car number for Trackhouse. When Trackhouse first got started, they were the number 99. It was actually built out of the RCR shops. That's prior to Justin Marks purchasing Chip Ganassi Racing and moving into the new building. And it was Daniel Suarez was the original driver for Trackhouse there. So I hate to see him leave, but he doesn't have a new opportunity there at Spire in 2026 as well. And we get Connor Zilic moving up full-time to the Cup Series and racing part-time for Junior Motorsports and Xfinity Series. So I think the number 99 being put on hiatus for the 88 and the 97, I think it's going to do well for Trackhouse. All right, the most for the Cup side, Carl Edwards, 373 starts, 23 wins, 108 top 5s, 187 top 10s, 13 poles. When Carl drove the 99, he averaged 13.5 average finish. Jeb Burton, 293 starts, 17 wins, 87 top 5s, 142 top 10s, 2 poles. Average finish during that time was 14.5. Daniel Suarez, 180 starts, 2 wins, 16 top 5s, 43 top 10s, 1 pole, average finish of 18.9. Paul Goldsmith, 65 starts, 3 wins, 23 top 5s, 27 top 10s, 1 pole, average finish 16.5. Shorty Rollins, 34 starts, along with Gene Hobby, both had 34 starts. Shorty Rollins had a win, 11 top 5s, 24 top 10s. Gene Hobby had a top 5 and 5 top 10s. Shorty Robbins averaged 10.6 average finish, and then Gene Hobby 15.7. On the Xfinity side, Michael Waltrip, 132 starts, 3 wins, 19 top 5s, 45 top 10s, 18.3 average finish. Tommy Ellis won a championship driving the 99, 90 races, 7 wins, 28 top 5s, 51 top 10s, 11.3 average finish. Glenn Allen Jr., 86 starts, 1 top 5, 15 top 10s, average finish 20.3. David Ruderman, 85 starts, 1 win, 13 top 5s, 33 top 10s, average finish of 14.9. Ricky Craven, 59 starts in the number 99, 6 top 5s, 22 top 10s, 15.2 average finish. Trevor Bayne, 40 starts, 5 top 5s, 11 top 10s, 17.0 as the average finish. At one time, the 99 was part of Michael Waltrip Racing in the Xfinity Series. Then it was also a part of Roush Racing. That's where the Trevor Bayne, I think Ricky Craven drove for. I have to double check that stat, but I know Trevor Bayne drove for a Roush in the Xfinity. And on the truck side, it was part of Roush, then it became part of ThorSport. ThorSport. Ben Rhodes, 162 starts, 5 wins, 47 top 5s, 87 top 10s, average finish of 12.0, plus those 2 championships. Nobody has done a championship-winning press conference as well and as good as Ben Rhodes. And if you have seen either one of them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Boy was a little tipsy, and it was just flowing like beer. Eric Darnell, 75 starts, 2 wins, 16 top 5s, 32 top 10s, average finish 14.0. Brian Silas, 68 starts, 3 top 10s, average finish 22.2. Carl Edwards, 50 starts, 6 wins, 22 top 5s, 32 top 10s, average finish 10.5. And Chuck Bound, 27 starts in the Truck Series in the number 99, 4 top 5s, 13 top 10s, and 13.1 average finish. Like I've said in a few of these videos, part of the reason I'm going to do these is I've done them before, and it was kind of the same reason as well, is there's a lot of drivers throughout NASCAR history, like a Paul Goldsmith, like a Shorty Robbins, like a Glenn Allen Jr., like an Eric Darnell, Chuck Bound, even he's a champion Xfinity Series, but these drivers we don't talk about much anymore because they weren't champions, they're not technically Hall of Famers, so they just kind of aren't talked about. And Richard Petty had been on Dave Moody's XM NASCAR Radio Speedway, and Dave Moody has this Legend series, and he's also called Unfiltered. You get 2 different ones. He interviews legends of the sport and people that meant something to NASCAR, and he ends every single interview with the same question. We're all not going to make it out of here alive. When you're gone, how do you want to be remembered? And a lot of people I remember for doing this, or for doing this, or for this. And Richard Petty, one of the best ones, and that's why I do this. His comment was, "I just want to be remembered." I'm like, holy crap, that's kind of hit me. I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of founding fathers of this sport of NASCAR that raced in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. That, they're a vital part of the sport to grow, to get the sport where we're at today, and to maintain the sport today. But they didn't win a lot, or they weren't talked about a lot because they weren't, top 10 wins all the time. They weren't champions. And so it's like, So I decided to do some of these videos. I know I planned on this off season doing all the champion profiles and some other stuff. Execution didn't happen, so that's going to come next off season. Got to plan a little bit ahead and get some work done on it. But for this off season, we're just going to count down the car numbers, and then in the morning of the Daytona 500, we'll kind of do the stats of each car number and like most starts, most wins, and that kind of thing. And kind of as we go down through here, we're going to find some of these car numbers. It's like, wow, there's so many Hall of Famers drove them. No number in NASCAR has ever been retired. Some are out of service, but nothing's ever been retired. Some of them are 1972 NASCAR's modern era. They downgraded from the 3 digits to 2 only. So there's 100 different car numbers. The 0, 0, 0, 0 through 99, and then 00 through 09. So we're going to look at all 110, and someday I may do the 4X's, the 19B's, and some of those weird ass numbers we've had over the years. But it's a lot of research, a lot of fun. I love the history of NASCAR, and I get that bug from Dale Jr. Watching his Lost Speedways. And there's actually going to be a few things that I talk about in some of these videos that's going to be stuff that was talked about in the Lost Speedways. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. There's a story about Carl Keycaver and Speedy Thompson and Herb Thomas and Buck Baker that Dale Jr. talks about, and I'll actually quote the episode so you can always go back and check it out. But then when that time comes, as always, thanks for watching the Rubber Sports Show. We're only 99 days away from the 2026 Daytona 500. As always, thanks for watching the Rubber Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.